Recording from the Heathcote Studios, you're listening to the Ginger and the Beard podcast. Hit that subscribe button and tune in every week.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 2 of the Ginger and the Beard podcast. This is Stevie, she's the Ginger.
Hello.
I'm Jason, I'm the Beard. And we have a double dose of ginger this week with special guest, Bobbi Gage in the house.
Hey guys.
Before we get started, me and Stevie just want to tell everybody that tuned into the first episode, thank you so much for listening. We were not expecting that kind of response, I guess. We really just thought it would be like 4 people would listen to it. So yeah, thank you guys for listening. And we're on live on Apple, Google, and Spotify now. So if you listen to podcasts on any of those avenues, hit that subscribe button. If you like what you hear, go ahead and give us a 5-star review too. This episode, we're going to talk about a couple different things. But before we get into it, I have a story about Brooklyn from today.
I'm a little nervous.
And I legitimately made Stevie wait until right now. She hasn't heard this.
No, and he keeps telling me, like, or he'll just start laughing. And so I'm just, you never know what a 4-year-old is going to say, but a 4-year-old Brooklyn.
But especially Brooklyn.
Yeah,
God,
like,
she's
I'm a
nuts.
little nervous.
No, don't be nervous. It's great. So earlier today, Stevie is taking a shower and I'm watching TV in the bedroom. Well, Brooklyn just pops out of the bed, like out of the bathroom, and she's butt naked. And I'm like, okay, well that's actually a normal thing for her, so that's not the weird part. But so I'm sitting there and I'm watching my show. And I'm not really paying attention to what she's doing because she's running around playing. And then all of a sudden I hear her go, "No, Winnie, stop! Don't do that! Don't do that!" And when I look down, and Winnie is like sniffing her butt. Is sniffing Brooklyn's butt. I'm like, Brooklyn, no. She's like, but she likes to sniff my butt.
Oh my God.
The dynamic duo, Brooklyn and Winnie.
Oh my God, dude, what are we going to do with that kid? Just like
She was just saying hi.
But, okay, if she had pants on, it's one thing. But, like, he's butt
little
naked.
Brooklyn.
Butt naked, letting our dog sniff your butt. What are we, like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do with that kid?
Y'all's hands are full with that one.
Oh, Jesus,
Super
you're
full.
no lie on that one. Gosh. So that was my Brooklyn story that literally happened this afternoon. And I'm like, I can't tell Stevie. We're going to wait till
I've been waiting.
we record it. And so that way, like, more people this is our everyday life, guys. Just a little behind the scenes of what goes on.
Just a little, like, not even 5-minute glimpse of Bobby's getting to learn the
You
real
guys,
Brooklyn.
I've been here for like a week since I'm working from home with Stevie. Brooklyn, she has us laughing all day long. You never know what she's going to say or do for that matter.
Okay, so got that out of the way. The Brooklyn story. I'm sure that'll just become a segment on here. That there will just be a Brooklyn story segment.
There should be.
I wanted to save it so I can get a genuine reaction on Stevie, because if I would have told her, we would have talked about it, and then it probably wouldn't have been funny anymore by the time we got on here. Well, probably still would have.
Probably.
But speaking of stories, I wanted to ask Stevie. She mentioned a story to us a couple of days ago about you threw your back out ironing one time.
Yes.
How does that even happen?
I did, and it's like a little embarrassing and sad at the same time, it wasn't even like a big ironing board. It was like that little tiny, like small one. Anyways, and so it had like a little stand. So I'm sitting on the floor and I'm ironing, and all I did was I turned, I don't know, to my right and like set the iron down, and it was like this pain just up my back. I literally just like laid there for at least 30 minutes. Like I could not, I'm serious. Like
you were late to work that day?
Yes. Yeah. I text Anne and I was like, I can't even drive. Like I can't move.
God.
I couldn't walk to like finish getting ready. Like It was the
poor old
craziest
girl.
thing, yeah. But
What are we gonna do with you?
Oh,
threw
no.
my back out.
It's okay.
Ironing.
I sit here and talk smack, but I legitimately threw my back out sneezing one time. So. It was in the middle of inventory, so I had to like walk through the whole warehouse. I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna die here?
No, and then that's like Brylan. She was doing gymnastics, and I guess it's the first time she's ever like pulled her muscle, and it hurt her, and I think it scared her at the same time because she just like started freaking out, and she's like, my leg, my leg.
The other day on the trampoline?
Yeah, and she's like, it hurts, my leg. I'm like, you probably pulled your muscle. Like, I did that the last time I did a cartwheel, and then I couldn't walk for 2 days. Like,
Well, let's tell that story, huh?
I just did.
Drunk,
I was
drunk and
maybe.
cartwheels. Oh, okay, no.
Maybe.
There. That's when we were playing like chicken too. Remember that?
We
We're
were.
like in the
I
apartment.
was doing. That was at the hotel.
Oh, at the hotel.
The haunted hotel
Fernando?
downtown. Yeah, they said
With
that there was.
Fernando.
Anyways, I did cartwheels down the hallway,
That shit was creepy though.
and then I
Remember y'all
couldn't walk.
Y'all went the wrong way on the elevator, and it took you down to the basement.
Oh
and
my
there was
God.
just like
Yes.
baby cribs.
So,
my God.
Yes.
Through.
So we took an elevator down, and I can't imagine whoever the security is, like, watching us that night. Like, we were literally all over the hotel. We took it down, I guess, I don't know, the basement, but a conference, and they had like all these conference rooms, and they were open. So we went into one, and when the girls we were with like opened the door, and there was just baby cribs, like
That
all, and
is
we
so creepy.
freaked out. So we went back up to the room because it was just us girls. The guys were still in the room. So we get up there to go tell them, and they're like, "No way! Like y'all weren't even down there. They're probably locked." Like, and we're like, "No, seriously! Like there was a closet full of baby cribs. I mean, we're in a hotel. That makes sense. But just at the time, it was super creepy. So we get down there, and all the doors are locked. We couldn't, we couldn't get back in. And the
So we're
guys
like,
just
okay,
like
he's
didn't even
like-
believe us.
The
Like,
security guards were
Come
having
on.
fun with y'all that night.
yeah,
They probably saw like, look at these drunk idiots. Let's lock Johnson. Go lock the door.
yeah. I
These
can't
drunk
imagine
girls keep
what
getting in the
what
basement.
they saw. Like we were all
They're
over
doing
the
cartwheels.
place.
They're
Yes.
finding the cribs.
Oh, that's the same night you left your purse on the
On the
little
statue downtown.
at the Alamo. No, so we're like, I mean, we were drinking, obviously, and we went out down to the Alamo because we were just being 21 and stupid. And we got all the way back to the room, and Stevie's like, I can't find my purse.
I was like, oh, it's sitting. I knew exactly where it was. As soon as like I realized I didn't carry it up, I knew. Jason's like, are you serious? We went all the way back down there, and it was sitting
No
there.
shit.
It was
But
still sitting
It was
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Was everything in it?
Mhm.
Oh,
nothing,
wow.
Nothing gone, no bum.
I mean,
took
granted,
it.
this was at like 3 or 4 in the morning.
There's still
like,
people out there. I mean,
Oh, man.
but
so those are our stories. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
And good night.
I wanted to get into this because me and Stevie argue about this nonstop. The like this versus next. You know what I'm talking about?
yes, I already know.
So like, is it so tomorrow would be this Monday,
This Monday, yeah.
correct? Everybody's on agreement on that one?
Yes.
But we always argue because Stevie will call this Wednesday, this week coming up, she'll call it next Wednesday because she says it's the next Wednesday.
No,
But next Wednesday is next week.
No,
Then explain yourself because we fight about this all
I
the
don't
time.
know. Yeah, I feel like when we talk about it, we agree and it makes sense. But then when it happens, like we're on different pages. But I would say like it's this week, like this Monday, and then the next one. I don't know.
Didn't you tell me like the weekends, like you were all, Jason and I were talking about our plans for this weekend, and I was talking about like this weekend, but he thought I was talking about next weekend.
Probably, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Exactly. It makes no sense, but at the same time,
So what
I'm
would
right.
you call so today's Sunday. So what do you call next Saturday? This Saturday or next Saturday?
That's this Saturday.
this Saturday?
Yeah.
What the hell? Why do
The
we
next
always,
Saturday.
Why are we never on the same time?
I don't know. I think it's just how I say it at the time. The next Saturday
Just
that's
whatever
coming
comes
up.
out.
Maybe that's how I say it.
Which would be this Saturday.
Right. But it's the next Saturday that's happening.
Okay. So we actually do say the same thing. We just say it differently.
Different-
Yeah. I think it's the way that I say it. Or I think it in my head.
Just translate it onto the audio. Okay. So next, we're going to go and get back into Would You Rather. And Stevie's going to go first this time because I got my head torn off because she said it was unfair last time.
It was not. Yeah,
That's
was
not my
fair.
fault. I didn't create
Well, I
the
know
app.
it was an app, but still.
Let's see. Who created this app?
They need to update their algorithm.
Oh, I can't even find it. God dang it. What the hell is it? Oh, there it is. DH3 Games. It's up to you.
Fix
Okay,
it.
here, Stevie. Me and Bobby will both answer these.
Okay.
We're both answering.
I'll just read them. I won't skip any. Okay. Would you rather have the power to read minds or have the power to make anyone fall in love with you?
Read minds
I
100%.
feel like if you could read someone's mind, you could make them fall in love with you if you wanted to.
Could be a 2-for-1.
That's true.
What Women Want. Isn't that a movie?
Mm-hmm. Mel Gibson.
55%. Okay. Would you rather always wear underwear or never wear underwear?
Oh, I would love to never wear underwear.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Only 22%.
Really?
People would rather always wear underwear. That's like in the shower, you'd poop with underwear on. I mean, always
Okay, I
wear
don't think that's
underwear.
how that question was meant. But
Okay, but still, that's always.
here, how about this one? Would you rather be allergic to babies or be allergic to elderly people?
Elderly.
Yeah. I already feel like I'm a little allergic to elderly people.
You said you're already scratching over here.
Yeah, we're not that old, Bobby. Jesus. Acting like
From the youngest one in the room.
the baldest one in the room also. Which thankfully, I mean, y'all are both girls, so.
Thank goodness.
It's a commercial. Hold on.
All right. Let's take this moment to tell you about. No, I'm just kidding. We don't have any ads yet.
Soon, hopefully.
Maybe. If you guys keep listening, hit that subscribe button, share.
Rate it high.
Okay, would you rather give up your phone or give up your ability to sleep?
Oh.
That's a tough one. I feel like you have to have a phone, but I mean, you have to sleep.
But we went for a long time without having phones 24/7. So I think if we could do it, we could pretend like it's the 90s again.
I mean, if you never sleep, you would eventually die, right?
Yeah. After like 4
I mean, you
days,
have
you
to
start
sleep.
hallucinating. Like you have to sleep.
Okay, phone it is,
Yeah,
I guess,
phone.
just out of necessity.
67.
There's 13% of people that, no, there's more than 13%. 33%.
13%.
Me and my math. This is how hard it's been for homeschooling. Man. I can't even do math. I'm supposed to teach these kids math. I don't even know what the hell I'm
Brylan's so
doing.
screwed.
Miss me with that.
This will be, I already know this one just because, speaking of elderly people.
Oh, jeez.
Would you rather party all night or sleep all night?
Oh. If you talked to me 10 years ago, I'd probably say
That's
party.
what I mean.
Sleep.
I would rather sleep unless it's New Year's Eve, and then I can go all night.
I got a text message the other day from my buddy at like 10:30, and he was like, "You want to play Quiplash?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm fucking sleeping. Like,
It's time for a night-night.
I've been sleeping for an hour already. Okay, bud, it's not happening." So yeah,
Okay, this will be my last one. Would you rather watch only Adam Sandler movies for the rest of your life or watch only Nicolas Cage movies for the
Oh
rest
my
of your life?
gosh.
Sandler for me.
I so wish someone would ask Stevie that one.
Well, that would have been a given.
I mean, Adam Sandler though. I feel like no, you know what? I don't know. Nicolas Cage, at least there's some range there.
There is.
Adam Sandler, every movie's the same.
He plays the same
You can watch
character.
Spanglish and Click.
With
I
Nicolas
would
Cage,
rather
there's
watch
like
it.
Con Air and Face Off.
There's different types of movies. Adam Sandler is just like an idiot that goes back to school or plays golf instead of being a hockey player. Like there's not much range there.
That's 2 movies you listed of his.
Okay, well list another one that's not the same premise.
Punch Drunk Love.
I don't know, I've never seen that one. Seen Spanglish, that's the only,
It's the only one that's a little off the genre.
I guess. But
Do you
anyway,
want to have a
yeah,
turn? Bobby?
How do I
Bobby's
do it?
next. You just click it.
Read
Just
it, and then
read that.
whenever you press it, it'll change it.
Okay. Would you rather become addicted to gambling or become addicted to smoking?
Gambling.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that was 75% was gambling. All right. Would you rather explore the ocean or explore space?
Ocean.
Oh, space.
Okay. 44% said ocean and 56% space.
Mm-hmm.
It's out of this
but not
world. Those
scuba dive,
stats.
like above water, like on a boat. I just want to go